Hey everyone, this video is to go over exactly how to embed your pre-order sell sheets into your email marketing. And as Tony has put out and circulated, each spa will have a pre-order form to market out to either Facebook or email marketing. And this gives you the client, that gives the clients rather the flexibility to pre-order their BOGO gift card versus having to come into the spa or of course call the spa. So to get the link, pretty easy. You go up towards the send button at the top right. You'll click that, and then you have a couple of options here. You can actually directly email this to a client. Gmail has that flexibility, and we also have the option to just take the link itself out of the Google form. So by clicking the link button, it will give you the Google Doc form in the full URL version, or you can do a shortened URL version. The shortened URL version is definitely great for Facebook, as it's a smaller link to embed into your Facebook posting. Nonetheless, you would click on it, highlight it, and then copy it. And just to show you what it would look like, I'll pull it up. This is the Parma, Ohio location, and this is exactly what it looks like in its raw form. So the client would just fill out their information. On the next slide over, there is the information on the sell sheet in terms of whether they're a member or a non-member. They'll, of course, make their selection and then hit submit. Now, to embed this into the email marketing, you're going to want to go into your Zenoti marketing dashboard. So once you go into Zenoti, you would click then your marketing tab, and then you will search the Black Friday 2022, whether it be a member or a non-member pre-sale sheet. Now, once you're in there, you'll go through the steps, of course, to name your campaigns. What I typically like to do, though, is select one, or rather type one, and then the date that I'm actually sending this out. Just to keep track of how many emails I'm putting out. So, we do suggest at least 4, maybe even 5 emails during the pre-sale portion of the sale. And then, of course, you're going to email every single day during Black Friday weekend. The second part to this is communication channel, which you'll select the email, messaging. Communication type is an announcement, and then your recipients. So if you're in zone view, you do have, if you're a multi-unit owner, you'll have multiple locations to select from if you're in zone view. And if you're not familiar how to get to zone view, you would just click the top drop down. And then instead of selecting a location, you would just click on your last name or first name, however it's designated, and that'll give you zone access to send out to multiple zones. In this situation and scenario, because each location has a separate pre-order sheet and form, you're going to want to stay at center level. So you should only see one center to select from. And then your target segment, these are all templated emails from Hand & Stone Corporate. So usually this is preset to what it's designed to do. But if you're not certain, or if you want to make a more generic email to go out to members and non-members, which is totally fine, you can then select all guests. But in this case, we're doing active members for active and frozen. And then, of course, step 5 is to create your content. Now, this is, again, all pre-templated from Hand & Stone Corporate. So we can still use this to our advantage. And there is already a macro button here for us to edit. So if you want to have 2 options for the client to either call or fill out your digital form, instead of deleting this button out, you can actually duplicate it. So by hovering over the 3 dots, you can then select the duplicate. And now you have 2 buttons. So we can leave this one alone, and then we can modify this one. So to modify this one, you would just click on it, and on the side, content should appear. And we're just going to change the configurations to site. We're going to now paste in the copied URL link that we had before. And if it disappears, just click back on it. So now it's reading. That button should auto direct to the site. We could change now the label of the button to say order today, pay later. I mean, it's kind of up to your discretion, however you feel is the best messaging. And now we have 2 buttons designed to capture leads. One, of course, to do the pre-order form. The second one is for the client to call. And then you can edit this text as you feel free. as you feel the need, rather. And then the final step is you want to make sure that this looks right. So then you're going to go in to the top right, and you can actually send yourself a test email. Here's my test email. And I should be able to click on this button and it should bring me right to the form. Perfect. So that's how you embed your pre-order forms into your Zenoti marketing. And you can also do the same as you put out Facebook posts.